I do hate it when these crappy phones play up. I've got an iPhone 13 Ultra, which I use for my shaves and for my honings. Trouble is, I'm testing it at the moment to see if it picks up extraneous noises, which it does seem to, which is very odd. There's no strip light in this room. This is my bathroom. Anyway, let me go back to what I was doing. This is the little Timor, which I restored yesterday. And a beautiful little razor. Yeah, absolutely faultless. This was very quickly restored. It had a deep pit upon one side of its blade. I got 99% of it out by grinding, and I then put it on a 3000 grit nanoir stone with slurry, then without slurry, and then I put it onto this rather sweet natural Pierre la Lune. The Pierre la Lune stone is a natural slate, very nice stone. And I was just comparing, I've already done 3/4 of my shave, I was just comparing this inexpensive, off eBay, restored Timor 150 compared to this absolutely glorious, oh, and it came in its case, circa 1950s. Anyway, look at this beauty. This is from my very good friend and fellow shaving enthusiast, an expert. This is a Dorko, quite a nice big 6/8 Dorko, and it's from Mark Odom's. Thank you, Mark. I do need, if you ever find it, the little quality tag that hangs from the scales when they're new. Anyway, as a comparison shave, yeah, very nice. However, nice as it is, it's on Jnat edge, which isn't that special. I've got a Jnat. I'll have to do some honing on a Jnat, guys, just to prove I have got one. But I've heard frightening stories of Jnats costing thousands and thousands of pounds, and unless you're an absolute fanatic, I can't see the point. Lovely razor, Mark, absolutely lovely. Did a very good job on it. But I would honestly say though, and I'm not being cruel, I would honestly say 100 odd quid's worth of Pierre la Lune stone did just as good a job. So each to his own. I'm going to finish off because now the lather on this Porasso, mentholated by the way, it's going to be a hot day. It's Monday the 3rd of August, hot day coming, so I'm using a mentholated soap. So this is a little bit disjointed, chaps, but this is the 3rd attempt at doing this video. Yeah, if anything, the La Lune edge is superior. Only because the Lune edges, I've only done a few by the way, I'm not sort of crying out to be an expert. And I don't particularly like 5/8 razors, but this is an absolute belter. Absolutely can't feel a thing. Very, very successful shave. But I do like quality. Now, if you want to buy yourself an equal quality mint anything, you'd be talking tens of thousands. Now, this from Mark is an absolute prize. However, you want, say, the same period of Ferrari, you better have about 3, 4, 5 million quid. And this will give you more joy. Yeah. But as far as edge goes, which is what we're talking of, can't tell the difference. They're both first-rate edges. So a natural edge on a La Lune, French stone, or a natural edge on an Ishigoshi, whatever Mark stone was. The difference is I don't particularly subscribe to buying hugely expensive stones just because they've got Ishigoshi on them. Alright, I'm being a heretic. Just I can get a very good edge of even a British honed stone. I want to try some Welsh stones and some Italian. I've got an Italian slate I haven't used in ages. I'll do a comparison to that soon. But this is my attempt at a fair comparison. So this is Mark's beautiful, and I do mean absolutely stunning Dorko. It's probably one of the nicest I've ever seen, and I am now the proud owner. So this is a 6/8 Dorko with quality cuir, quality on it, little gold panel in the middle, in its original mint case, with oil paper guarantee, by the way, which is very, very, very nice to have. And here's the little Timor in a slightly battered case, which has had a fair bit of use, but somebody put it away and it just had a little tiny bit of corrosion. Now it hasn't, now it's mint again. And I think I'm quite proud of that. And my God, shaves equally well. However, chaps, Martin's shave test, let me just show one more time. Timor, Dorko, both are absolutely beautiful. That's a 5/8, that's a 6/8. Both are German high quality steel. Both are on natural edges. Anyway, Martin's shave tests, over and out.